Guys, what's up? Thank you so much for watching Pixel 2 program. Today we will discuss about control statements in C, the part 3, and there we will discuss about the nested if else in C, and in previous video we discussed about if else part, and in today's video we will discuss about nested if else in C. So let's start. Nested if-else statement in C. A nested if-else is simply an if-else statement inside another if-else statement. It helps us to make multiple decisions based on different conditions. So nested if-else is simply what? Nested if-else is simply an if-else statement inside another if-else statement. That's why it is called nested, because this if-else statement is inside another if-else statement. Okay, so it helps us to make multiple decisions based on different condition. So if there is multiple decision and multiple condition, then if nested if-else will help us for that. So let's take an example. Think of it like ordering a drink at a cafe. If you choose coffee, you might have another condition, hot or cold. So for that, there is a nested if else. And if you choose tea, you might select green tea or black tea. So for green tea or black tea, there is also nested if else. So this is exactly how nested if else works. There is basic syntax of nested if else in C. So at first there is first if condition 1, there is condition 1, then in we have to start the curly braces, then in next point there is if condition 2. So this is the nested if else. Then if condition 1 and condition 2 both are true, then code block this code block will execute, this nested if will execute. Else the nested else, then if the condition 1 is true but condition 2 is false, then this else block will execute. Means if the condition 1 is true, if the nested condition 2 is false, then this nested else block will execute. After that, there is another else. It will execute when the condition 1 is false. So this is the basic syntax of nested if else in C. This structure allows us to check multiple conditions in a logical order. So this structure allows us to check multiple conditions in a logical order. Next slide. So there is an example. Now see a real life program. With a real life program, we can see the nested if else. So the example is, now let's take an example. We will write a program that checks if a person is an adult, and if they are, whether they are eligible to vote. So one person is eligible for vote when their age is greater than equal to 18 or above. At first age int age, then printf enter age. So for taking user input, we have to use that scanf %d and ampersand age. Okay. If age greater than equal to 18, then curly braces will start. After that, printf you are an adult. Okay. Slash n semicolon. Then the nested if else block will start. So if the condition is what? If the person's age is greater than 18, greater than equal to 18, then he or she is eligible for vote. But if it is less than 18, then this is in the else block, so they are not eligible for vote. So in this if block, we will also write if age greater than equal to 18, second bracket, printf, you are eligible to vote. Okay, slash n for next line. So next. So now else block, else printf, you are not eligible for vote, slash n for next line, and semicolon, which is must. Then this nested if else block is complete. Then after that we have to check with else block. So else printf, you are not adult, slash n, semicolon. Okay, and return 0. Okay, so let's now go through this program. First, we take the user's age as input. This is the enter age percentage d. So user age as input. Then we check if the age is 18 or more. Then we check if a age is 18 or more. Okay. Then if it is yes, then we print that they are an adult. Then we check if they are eligible for vote. If they are eligible for vote, then this will print you are eligible for vote to vote. If not, then that you are not eligible for vote, it will print. And if the age is below 18, we print that you are not adult. So let's run the program. Let's see the result. So I am giving 45. So you are an adult, you are eligible for vote. Sorry, to vote. Now let's check with another input. Enter age, I am giving 12. So you are not adult, so you are not eligible for vote. The next slide is common mistake to avoid. So what is the common mistakes when we write nested if else block that we have to avoid when we write nested if else? Forgetting to use curly braces when there is multiple statement inside if else block. So you don't have to forget the curly braces. You have to remember every time you write the multiple statement inside if else. So it is important to give curly braces because if you don't give, then there will be an error. After that, confusing conditions, always ensure conditions are logically structured. Overusing nested if else, sometimes using logical operators like and, logical and, can make code simpler. So you can use logical and logical or for making code simpler, because overusing nested if else is a lengthy process. So you can short the program with and operator, logical and operator, logical or operator. So that's about today, guys. In next video we will talk about if else ladder. So thank you for today. For more coding tutorials, subscribe to Pixel to Program.